Hi, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to 2OG's Hook and Stitch and Island Style. I'm Antoinette, your hostess, and I'm coming to you from the Bay of Fundy, Deer Island, New Brunswick. I want to welcome all returning Fiber family members, new Fiber family members, and if it's your first time here and want to join the family, click on subscribe below, click the bell beside, click all, and hopefully you get notified when I upload a video. Yes, that's Miss Gracie. First off, I want to thank everybody for all of their well wishes and everything. Um, I had been away. I had posted. My husband passed away February 3rd at 2:45 a.m. I was with him till the end. He was home for 13 days. So thank you all for your well wishes. I just thought I'd come on here today, try to get a little bit of diversion, you know, and come visit with my Fiber family. So today is the title says WIPs, Foes, and Upcoming. So I did manage to work on some stuff while I was taking care of him. I have a big pile of finished objects. Nothing big. Well, one pretty much almost finished FO. So let's get right into a few of the WIPs. I'll talk about some, a couple I'll show you, and we'll go from there. The first WIP I had in project, this one's been a long time, but I ended up ripping back all the way back to the beginning block of Charlotte's Universe. If you remember this, it's been a couple years I started this. I ripped back all the way to the beginning square. It's in gray, yellow, and white. I got the right pattern. I found the pattern, so I don't have to watch the tutorials unless I get stuck on a stitch. But pretty much, I'm working. So I'm working on that here and there, and I love the blanket. I am going to finish it. If you remember, we have hashtag work the WIPs going on, and I'm trying to do that also. I did start one new project, but I don't know why, but I did. So I have this basket here that I had kept beside my chair, because I slept in the recliner beside him for the 13 days he was home. And one of the things I was working on, I can't show you. It's a test. It was a 3-part test. There was 3 patterns in this one test, and I finished the first one, and this is the second one of it. But I had to rip it back. It's been a frogging 2023, but I'm on track with it now. So when it's finished and it's released, then I can maybe show you what it is. I don't know when I can show you. It might not be till Christmas because it's an Advent project. Move, Gracie. Gracie, get out of there. Honest to God, this dog. I started this here. It's a crochet sweater by Marley Bird. Now she did hers in Chic Sheep. I happened to grab this out of my stash. Monster Ball 10 sale I got, I don't know, about 3 years ago. I got a big sale. It's the Yarn Inspiration or Spin Right had. So I'm making it out of this. And it's 100% acrylic. It's not the softest, but it's not too bad. It softens up once you wash it. It's a medium 4, and the color is eucalyptus. Get out of there. You know you don't want to touch my yarn. So what I did was, she's in my basket. Get your nose out of my basket. I got the back panel done. This is the back panel. It's just a straight. The back's just plain. And I'm making an extra large, but I think it's going to be a pretty big sweater, big and oversized. So this might be a gift. I don't know. Let's put it up on the marketplace. Don't know. But anyways, that's the back panel. I got it done. So I thought, well, let me go do something smaller on the pattern. I'll do a sleeve. And the sleeve, you use 3 different size hooks with this pattern. And it's pretty much just slip stitches and extended single crochets and single crochets. So this is the sleeve, okay? And it's all seamed. This all has to be seamed. And I'm working on the cuff. Now the cuff It's a free pattern, so I'm not giving anything away. The cuff, I love the high cuffs. You know, it'll come up like that. But how this has worked for your ribbing is you come in when you finish doing the sleeve, you come from the side, you're working perpendicular to the pattern. Here's where you've done your decreases. And you come in with a row. Let's see, it's a row of single crochets in back loop only. Then you return with slip stitches. And then you come back with single crochet. So that's what it's looking like. That's how they're doing the ribbing on this. And once it's finished, it kind of looks like a twist. So you do 2 sleeves, a front panel, a back panel. The front panel has a cable on it. So, and I'll put these patterns in the description box below. But it's Marley Bird Red Heart. It's a free pattern on Red Heart's site. So, I had to frog my dragon, my amigurumi I was doing, the tail. I gotta start that over again. I think I showed you this last time. I'm working on the border. I finished my Seaside sampler. If I showed it to you already, I apologize. But I'm gonna show you the blanket. I've been trying to figure the edging. I'm going around right now with half double crochet, and then I'm gonna put a border on it. And it goes this way. Nope, goes this way. This is the blanket. This is my Seaside sampler. It's really long. Ugh. I'm just putting it back in his bag here. So I just have to put the border on and block it, and it's done. So I'll be bringing my dive top out that I started working on for last summer. I'm going to bring that out probably next month and finish it up so I can wear it this summer. That's the pattern by Lindsay Luchuk from her book, Take the Plunge. I've done a couple of the shawls from that, and I've showed those. What else do I have? I'm working on a member's cowl for Lisa at Ladybird Loves. I've got to get caught up on that. Trying to get back into some semblance of normalcy in my life. What the new normal is, I don't know. I'm kind of just taking it day by day. Oh, I'll get these 2 bags. Sorry. And I'm trying to get a lot of these WIPs done so I can cast on some new stuff. This one here you've seen before, but I did get a little bit of work done on it. It's in a bag made by the Canadian Crocheter. Nope. This one I can show you. This is the Secret Project. I'll show you what's in the other bag. So sorry for my discombobulation this morning and disorganization. I'm sorry. I just have a little bit done. These are socks that I'm working on. Yeah, it's a free pattern. It's a really easy pattern. I'm doing them on 9-inch circulars, and the sock it's got like a lacy. I don't know if this has a picture or not. Let me see. Yes, it does have a picture. And again, it's a free pattern. It's by Bendig Woolen Mills. And it's really basic, simple sock. It's just got a lace leg, and it's a real easy pattern to learn. I mean, you memorize it pretty much as you're doing it. So I have that going on. And I have a Tunisian wall hanging that I'll get back to working on. Like Lisa, I had to frog a bunch of mine because it's an abstract. It's different. It's an abstract piece. And you probably my volume probably just got screwy because I turned my mic like that. Ooh. Trying to think, see what else I had done. Let's go get a sip of this. And I have try to think what I have hang. I have a bunch. Oh, and I have this right here. And I have my cable crush joggers. I did some when I just want to do mindless knitting. It's all stockinette. In the round, just knit and knit and knit because I'm on it's they're leggings. They're what they call them, jogging pants. And I worked a little bit on my Nordica sweater. This is the back panel. I've got to take this all the way to 27.5 inches. So it's going to be a long sweater, but it's just a basic sweater. And as you can see, there's my hanky marker by Lisa at Ladybird Loves. And I have my little Babas point protectors that were in my advent from Darlene this year. Little sister. Hi, little sister. So that's pretty much what I have for WIPs. I am getting them done, and sometimes I'll throw a small project in between. I am on my February square for the Happy Mail Advent project. Darlene is my partner this year. Last year it was Mia Mika, Christina. Ciao bella, Mia Mika. So I'm working on that. We're doing a block a month, and with a card, maybe a little, whatever tea or candy or anything, just in an envelope because we're trying to save on shipping. And then we're going to do a yarn advent for Christmas, and then the Christmas Day present from something that you made. So let's get on with, these are all my finished objects. I'm not sure if I showed you some. If I did, I apologize in advance for my repetition. So the first set is a set of fingerless mitts. I think I showed these, but I'm not sure. Done in Caron Simply Soft Speckled. I love Caron Simply Soft. It's such a soft yarn. And this was like a mock cable that I did. And those are the mitts. Some of this stuff all has to pretty much be blocked. Then I made a pair of gloves. I just have everything thrown in this little bin here. This was my finished object bin that I was throwing stuff into. Oh, my heavens. I'm telling you. Here we go. And then Bag O'Day, Crystal had a glove pattern that she made, that she was doing. And I finished the gloves. So here's the gloves I did. Okay. And I did this in Red Heart Comfort. And then I just trimmed them with some Burnett Boa in Holly. I got a lot of that. Got, I don't know, 4 or 5 bags, cut throughout 3 packs a few years ago. I've given a lot of it away in giveaways. But that's the gloves. And actually, I got tucked some ends in here. They're nice and snug. I put them on. And there is a right and left on this pattern. And there's the gloves. And they'll keep your hands pretty warm. And I did pretty good in my seams here. No holes. I see a couple ends I gotta weave in there. But I finished those. Then I might have, if you remember a while back, I had been given a bunch of yarn. And I had said whoever wants it can have it, just pay for the shipping. And somebody did. It does charity knitting. I only kept 2 kinds of yarn out of it because I'd never had them before, and it was Red Heart Ombre. Now these are vintage ombres, but this one here was particularly, it caught my eye, and it was called Cinnamon Ombre. So I'm thinking, and I don't know, I had maybe half a dozen skeins of it. And he says, well, what can I make with that? So what I did was I just started crocheting up granny squares. And I thought, oh, this'll, we can turn this into something. I still haven't decided. I'm thinking maybe a cardi. Well, my hair is everywhere. So I did a stack of granny squares. And these are like 10 rounds. And there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, lucky 13. Nope, 14. I have 14 of those. I think that's all I have. Yeah, I got 14 of these. So that's going to be a future project. I mean, I've got blankets going, so I don't want to turn into a blanket. So I'm thinking maybe just a big oversized bomber jacket or a cardigan. You know, take this and then just do, the rest of it just do regular crochet. It'd be a kind of like a as I go type thing, no pattern, which could be interesting. So that's another project that I got finished. And I think I showed you this. It was a a balaclava. It's supposed to be for me, but it's a little bit too small. So it's like I'd say for a child, 10, 11 years old. Child's large. And this was just made out of Red Heart Super Saver. And I didn't have a Christmas tree this year, but I did do Krista from the Secret Yarneries Christmas tree, and I've actually got to make a couple of these for people for next year in some different colors. But I thought it turned out pretty good. I like it. It needs blocked. It needs blocked, so I can hang this on the wall in the craft room next year for Christmas. Got that done. Yes, this is over since I was. He'd been sick since right before Christmas, so I really wasn't doing a lot of videoing, filming, because I was busy either at the hospital with him or when I brought him home. I was taking care of him. He was my priority. And I'm off work right now. They told me to just take my time. There's a lot that I have to do that I hadn't. There's a lot that has to be done. So I'm not having his service till spring for 2 reasons. One, our ground's frozen up here. And 2, a lot of my family can't get up here till spring. So anyways, back to finished objects. Then I made this just a little pattern I made. It's a little Santa sack ornament. I just stuffed it. It's a little Santa sack ornament. It's made with I don't have a band on it. It was just some miscellaneous random yarn I have, but it's got a silver thread running through it. So I made a little Santa sack because it was Christmas time when I did these. I made a dishcloth, and some of my dishcloths I gave away as gifts. I crocheted that up. Dishcloth. You guys all remember these here. Little sister sent me the pattern. She made me a pair, so I made a bunch of these and gave them to the people on the ferry. Been busy with washcloths, as you can see. This is Burnett Handicrafter. It's got like the scrubby yarn as well as the cotton yarn, and that is knitted. That's just a little round one. And then I did a couple more. Then, like I said, I did these all Christmas. I was just Brunaticality was just making had they were doing a thing every day for Christmas. I just wanted to do I did just do short projects because I was busy with hubby. So I made a wreath. These will be for next year. I'll put them in packages. I made a Christmas tree, and I'm going to decorate this with some little bells and buttons. Like I said, everything needs blocked. It's made with the popcorn stitch. And I made, not the best in the world, a candy cane. So I got that done. Then I found this pattern. It's free. It's a knit pattern for a little drawstring bag. Now, I'm thinking of using this for my yarn advent or something on this nature, making all my bags. And this is just with Red Heart Super Saver. But it's a little bag. You could actually make it a yarn cozy. I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Got a tickle. I always get fiber tickles in my nose. So I made that. There's a bigger size. It's got 3 sizes. Made that. Excuse me. Apologize. Then I finished those socks I had shown. The Ruffle socks. It's a free line brand pattern. The ruffled cuff. And my hair. I apologize. Not to mention that I've been trying to work on getting a cold, just run down, and the weather's been crazy. Anyways, back to finished objects. These are knit. It's a heel tone. It's cuff down, and then you pick up stitch. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. And you pick up stitches and you knit the cuff. And you get the little ruffle. And it's done in Peyton's Croy copper colors. Excuse me. Hold on one moment. Let's try this again. And the last little finished object I have, I wanted to do an amigurumi. Excuse me. I wanted to do an amigurumi, but nothing too complicated. I found this pattern. And it's not perfect, but I like it. I think it's cute. It's a meki. And I use faux fur. It's a little meki. Got safety eyes. Excuse me. So that's my little amigurumi. I wonder who this might go to. So that's my little amigurumi. I'm nowhere near as good as little sister Darlene is with amigurumi, but I'm trying. You know, you don't know if you don't try and keep practicing and get a little bit better at it. So that is what I have for finished objects. I said they're all small projects, but with the exception of my Seaside sampler, they're all small projects. And some are for Christmas next year, but hey, doesn't hurt to be ahead of the game. I'm just gonna put that here. I'm gonna leave them squares, these squares right here, because maybe might start thinking a way to assemble them. So that was all my finished objects. Now, what's upcoming? If you have been watching YouTube, you see a lot of content creators have been approached by the company Whisk and to show their bags. I got an email from them to show their bags, and I messaged back, sure, I'll gladly show you bags, because from what I could see, they were a good quality product and reasonably priced. So I am waiting on the 3 bags that they told me to choose. I also bought some of their. I put an order in. It was a small order, but I put an order in because if I'm going to show you their product, I'm going to show you more than just the 3 bags. I want to show you a variety of their bags. So I put an order in, and I got a couple of their different products that they have. So when the other bag gets here, I'm going to do a product review, and I will be giving away most of the bags to share with you. I also, if you've sat through this video, this discombobulated mess of a video, then you're in luck, because there's a giftaway. It's going to be a hidden giftaway. You know, I never put them in my titles, but I usually will announce at the beginning of a video that this is, hey, there's going to be a giftaway. Watch till the end. I wanted to wait till the end to do it. I'm going to be giving away this book. It's Crochet Granny Squares. It's spiral bound, and it's got a bunch of different types of granny squares in it. Okay, I'm going to be giving this book away, and you say, how can I win this book? Well, must be 18 or older. You must be living in a country where you're able to receive packages from Canada. It's open worldwide, always is. You must comment in the video with the word that I will say at the end of this little spiel you got to give for the rules. It's no way affiliated with YouTube or anything I've shown. I paid for this with my own money. Whoever the winner is will have 7 days to notify me by email, which will be in the description box below, with their name and address. You must be subscribed, like this video, all that good stuff. And I encourage you to read the rest of the rules that will be posted below. Once I ship this, the recipient will be responsible for any taxes, duties, or custom fees associated with it. If you refuse, if there are duties or something and you refuse to pay it and it is shipped, I am charged for it to come back to me, you will be exempt from Giftaways for 1 year. And I apologize, but it's just a way to protect the content creators, because it costs us money. And there was a lot of shifting around this year on how we were doing the Happy Mail Advent and Giftaways. The size of my Giftaways will be smaller packages just because of the cost, because everything went up in January. And not just here, it went up over in Europe, it went up in the States. It's just ridiculous. Excuse me. Now, I am staying true. I have not ordered any yarn. I have not bought any yarn. And I'm sticking to that for the year. I am shopping my stash with and I have plenty of stash to work with. I did that one, the last 2 orders I did for 2022. I showed that to you. That was the last yarn I bought. I'm not buying any yarn. Notions or something like that. Yeah, maybe. If and I'm going to be doing a complete revamping on my craft room, because I'm going to be pulling all of the yarn out of my cupboard. I've got 9 canvas totes plus a big tote under here, and I'm talking 4 feet long by 2.5 feet high, and that's all like for blankets and mosaic projects, stuff like that. But I'm going to redo my room. I've got to keep very busy right now. My mind doesn't have time. Don't sleep much. But that'll come with time. They tell me my sister-in-law is a widow, and my best friend here on the island is also a widow. So they're kind of helping me navigate through this, because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm lost, but one day at a time. Breathe. That's what I'm concentrating on. So anyways, what is the word that you need to put in the comments? Simple. Granny. Granny. That's it. Somehow get that in your, comment, because I'm going to use the YouTube random comment picker. Only 1 comment per person, please. You can put as many comments as you want, but the one that you put with Granny in it, it'll be a crapshoot if YouTube random comment picker picks it. So if you put multiple comments, only 1 will be used. So other than that, that's all I have for now. I'm at 29 minutes. So let's see how many people will actually follow the video through. I know a lot of people fast forward through it and stuff like that, so that's okay. That's okay. I just enjoy sharing with you what I'm doing. So remember, hug, smiles, and happiness. Pass it on. Make the world a better place. I hope you're staying safe, healthy, you're happy. doing what it is that you love to do that makes you happy. Just bye for now from Deer Island, and I'll see you in the next video. I love you all, and thank you so much for all of your well wishes.